Automobilista 2, Automobilista 2, and welcome back to this promising sim again here on my channel. And in the meanwhile, we have reached the version 1.111503, which is quite a nice number, I think. But I have to say that lately I've been quite surprised and disappointed about the stock setup of many cars in this sim, simply because they are just so difficult to drive in their stock setup, how they are being proposed by the developer, and I don't understand this strange proposal. But despite of this disappointing situation concerning the handling of the car from the stock setup, just yesterday, I discovered an interesting combination trying out the championship mode, and I have practiced a little bit just to see how it is in terms of functionality, and I have to say this was a really nice experience. So when speaking of the Formula V10 Generation 1 car, at least at the championship mode, it turns out to be that this is a really drivable car. So I thought, why not to start a championship with this car series, and maybe we can tear out the maximum of it that AMS2 has to offer right now in terms of drivability and in terms of experience in general. So I've decided to jump into this little series here, actually with the Formula 1 Generation 1 cars, and to start off a championship. And now we are beginning today with this new format here on my channel. So the first race will be today. It will be the race in Interlagos, in the very famous traditional Autódromo de Carlos Pace in Brazil, Sao Paulo. And now let's just head forward to choose the vehicle, and we will choose not the McLaren but the Formula V10 car, and we will go to choose this one, the Team 7A car, which is a very nice dark and light blue and white colored vehicle with a nice shape of the body and with a really nice color combination. And what I like as well is the logo here on the sides of Aquila Airlines. Fly, and we will try to fly over the circuit as well. So let's then jump into it and let's head forward to the Formula V10 Generation 1 Championship. We will do a 10% race distance with the opponent's skill level of 90 and the opponent aggression of 50. And as the track is loading, we will prepare for the qualification session that will be of 30 minutes length. So here we are then, starting off with the qualification session, and as you can see the timing is already counting down, and as the opponents are leaving their pits garage places, let's go. Into our car, sitting in the garage place for our first try here. We will choose today this T-Cam view because I have discovered yesterday that this really nice driving view to go with. You can see a lot of the track. You can see the steering inputs, and you can see the driver helmet movement leaning to the sides. So I think it's quite useful driving view to go with, and you can see how close the lap times are together. It's incredible. So we are again last, but just with 0.6 of a second margin. So It's quite hard. Let's higher up a little bit the rear downforce. Trying to nail all the apexes. And early on the throttle again. And we have over a 1 second margin on our previous fastest lap time. So this should be a good one here. And we have pole position. There, half a second faster than the second placed driver. To be honest, I didn't expect to get P1. I was confident to get into the top, maybe top 8 or something. But yeah, this confirms the fact that the handling with this type of cars is suitable for my driving style. So let's skip to the end. And as you can see, we are still in pole. So we'll start from pole position, guys. Wow. This race will be about 10 laps, I think. So we have to higher the fuel load a little bit. Let's go with 12 laps, should be enough to get through the whole race distance. And yeah, we are ready to go then from pole position. Race 1 from Interlagos in Brazil. Red lights are on. And here we go off the line, come on. A little bit of wheel spin at the start, but it's normal, I think, as we're going through the Senais and we can maintain the lead. On P2 is a McLaren. McLaren of J. Peak on P3 Vieira. As we're coming up the hill here, getting for the first time into this tight section of Interlagos. Of course, the car is a little bit slower than at the qualification session, so we have to consider that. We're coming through the Chuncao very nicely. Up the hill, Arco Van Carlos. Into the main straightaway for lap 1. Senna S trying to nail the apexes. Curva do Sol and Reta Oposta. big pressure now, as Peak is flying by from behind. Late braking. And we got a little bit pushed from behind there. Try to extend the lead a little bit more. Coming up the main straightaway again. Senna S. The two McLarens making a lot of pressure. They are really flying. And again pushing at this point of the track. Ah man, we are struggling through the tight, low speed corners, and we have been overtaken by Peak. So coming up the Interlagos for lap number 3. Senna S down the hill, early on the throttle, Curva do Sol and onto the Reta Posta. In the slipstream of Peak now, and he is going defensive at the inside line there for the Lucida do Lago. So a nice work by DAI that is shown off here. Try to go down to the first gear even here. Maybe it's more suitable for the line. Through those tight corners. Sideways at the exit there. Juncao. And the nice thing is that we can keep up with the leader. Coming up again the main straightaway from lap number 4. Done and dusted. Senna S, and we have to step back there. So he has some weak spots on us, the leader. Getting through the Lucida do Lago. Slightly pulling away. We have some problems. Falling back now. Quite a bit. Let's concentrate us more on the driving. pushing now from behind. No, come on, what are you doing, man? This was a huge contact, and luckily we did spin out, but our high-end speed is very low now, don't know why. Coming up the Senais again. To go defensive. Oh man, what is going on here with this exit of this corner? Our front are veering quite heavily now, front tires. Huge tire wear, especially at the front right side. There's just one lap to go. Really dangerous now. Time through the Shunkao, come on, and we should have it. Second position, second place, come on, let's grab this one. Yeah, and we did it. Wow man, what a race, as Vieira is going by at the end of the race here. Vieira with the McLaren on P3. Oh, what a race battle. It was hard to hold him behind us. The tires went really off the cliff, as you can see from the symbol there. Oh, and the leader has literally flown away. But I don't know how it did this, but in any case, I'm happy with the second position here at the first race of the championship. So we scored a nice bunch of points, which is really promising. And as I said before, this car is so nice to handle that you can really have fun with it, as you have seen right from the start. And as you can see, you can have also a little bit of success, which is, I think, very important to get motivated to do such a championship. As we're getting back into the pit lanes. Oh, come on. Oh, what are you doing, man? And so we have been received by the mechanics. So this is the final standings, guys. P2 for us. Peak won it and Vieira on P3. And to complete the video, let's head forward to the replay and see some starting phases of this race event here. Getting off the line from the pole position, and we could hold this position, fighting already hard through the Senna S, and there we went on as the leader towards the Toshida do Lago. Through this double right-hander up the hill, leading into this tight section of the track where at the race final laps we figured out a little grip loss, and it was just hard to maintain the car on track while turning in heavily. But this car is so nice to handle that you can deal with some of the grip loss at the end, despite being on pressure. And came through the first lap, continuing to lead this race, which was very, very nice. So these are the impressions from the track and view. Now let's get back to the menu screen. Just waiting for the second lap to be finished. We were under pressure here from the McLaren, but we could maintain the lead once again, at least for these moments. So I think all in all it was a nice race performance by us. Came up the Arcomancados. Down to the main straightaway and over the line for lap number 2. Now let's get back to the main screen. Let's continue. And you can see the final scoring standing after the first race. Jason Peak with 10 points, then we are on P2 with 6, Guilherme Vieira on P3 with 4, Bala Mukuran on P4 with 3 points, Enrique Clausing finishing 5th with 2 points, and ending up the point scorer is Jean-Philippe Capmayo on P6 with 1 point. As you can see, all participants have ended the race. So let's go on with this, and as you can see, we have another statistics here that shows off the podiums, the wins and the points once again. Very nice. As we are flying by in the background there. Let's continue on, and this is the main screen for the next race that will be taking place at Imola Historic 2001. And as you can see, the first race is done and dusted, and here you can see again the final standings after race number 1. So hope you've enjoyed it, guys. This is it for today. We will continue very soon with race number 2, and if you end up liking the video, smash the like button, consider subscribing if you want to see more stuff like this, and don't forget to be back with me for race number 2. Looking forward to that very soon, but for today this is it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see us very soon for the next one. Until then, bye bye from Rolonzo. Ciao.